Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic. The Ravens have signed Melvin Gordon. Now look, I know a lot of people are not excited about this. They're not happy about it. And it's for good reason. I get what they're saying. This is not prime Melvin Gordon. This is later in his career Melvin Gordon. And I think it's a security pick to keep and encompass what it all is for the Ravens. I think this is security in case JK wants to hold out or not report. Because a lot of the running backs, see, these teams are cognizant of everything that goes on. They're cognizant of everybody that says that social media is not real and stuff like that, they're cognizant of what goes on it, though. You get where I'm coming from? Because social media has become media. It's media. Just chop off the social. It's become the way that we get almost 90 to 99% of all information around the world. No longer is family sitting around at 8 o'clock watching the news. No. Everything is real time. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. These are the places where we get this. And teams have been watching and hearing what's been going on with the running back market. They don't want to play. This has been a problem that's been coming ahead for a while. Everybody remembers Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell in his prime was absolutely dominating. He was a running back that could run routes like a receiver. On most teams, he was better than your wide receiver too. On at least 80% of the teams in the NFL. And I'm not making up that statistic. Go look it up if you think I'm joking. Look up the wide receiver twos for 80% of the league, and Le'Veon Bell was better than 80% of them. Hey! Out of all of them encompassing the NFL. So the running back problem is something that they were already been looking at and watching and observing. And now with the Ravens, they're taking preliminary precautions to make sure that they don't get bit or hamstrung by any running back's demands, a.k.a. JK Dobbins. Now, what I'm going to do is real quick is Melvin Gordon is not the old Melvin Gordon. You know, I remember when Melvin Gordon first came in and everyone was like, woo, he's going to be something. And he just never manifested into the player that everybody thought he could be. He just never did. He had all of the attributes to be that guy. See, I think he came, he came in 2015, San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers, right? 641 yards rushing, right? If I'm not mistaken, then 997 yards rushing, then 1,100 yards rushing, right? Then 885 yards rushing, and then he has 612 yards rushing. Then he goes to Denver where he has 986, 918, and then last year he had 318. So he was never, the 1 year where he played all the games, his first year playing all the games was his third year, and he had 1,100 yards carrying. But he only had 3.9 yards a pop, 69.1 yards per game, 8 touchdowns. It was nothing to say, oh my God, but everyone has to understand, he had it. Like when you watch them run, you're like, oh man, if this guy ever puts it all together. So that's all this is. This is the Ravens getting a decent back for, let's be real, for a pretty good price, because $3 million, that's a pretty good price right now for a running back right now. I think it's because of what he brings, the status in which he brings. A lot of teams respect, a lot of players respect Melvin Gordon, and I think that's just what it is right now. But all of this is stemming from the JK situation. Nobody can tell me anything different. Think about it. You have JK, you have Gus, you have Justice, and you have the guy that we just got, the other running back. That's 4 running backs. Why in God's name do we need a 5th? Think about it real quick. Hey! So this is you can't look at it any other way but say, so as quickly as you say Melvin, you got to say JK. Because that's all this is. This is the team showing like, look, JK, if you step out of line, if you think you're going to sit out and harm this team to show your worth, no problem. We'll get somebody else that can take your place. And this is the problem what a lot of running backs are going to run into. You get where I'm coming from? Teams are going to get cheaper options that can give them 80% of the production. Maybe even 90% of the production. And say, now we don't got to pay you. You're not getting paid and you're getting fined. Who's winning? And I think that's the problem with the running back position is that, a team feel like they could find a running back anywhere. They feel like Ing Raven could be a running back. They feel like Nitro could be a running back. They feel like the guys off of Lunch Break Hot Take, Jose and Brodney, could be running back. Coach, you running through that hole. Pause. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? That's what they believe. That's what the league is perpetuating. That running backs are easily replaceable and you're nothing that special. You're a diminishing commodity that is not worth security. So when I look at this, all I do is look at it as a chess move. I don't look at this like, oh yeah, we got Melvin Gordon. No. This is the Ravens playing chess. This is the Ravens looking at the moves on the board and adjusting everything that they do to the players ahead of them. That's all they're doing. That's all. If you think it's something more, you're crazy. I'm dead serious with you because it can't be nothing more. Think about it. What are we going to do with 5 running backs when we're deciding to pass it more? And I'm telling you right now, it's that contract is probably laden for the Ravens to get up from under it. Sorry. That's what I'm telling you. That's what it is. If JK reports and balls out, then we don't really need you. We can cut you by this date, and we don't got to pay you like 70% of the contract. I'm telling you, that's what the contract probably looks like. I'm telling you, because that's the Ravens. That's how they do business. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, a lot of teams do business like that. It's just the Ravens. They've been doing business like this, so it shouldn't come as a surprise or a knock against them. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? But, it is something to take a look at, I guess bringing in a well-known name, to the fold, it will always never not be, looked down upon. But make no mistake about it. It is what it is. This is not a guy in his prime. He's been in the league. Hold up. Let me make sure I look this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's been in the league 8 years already. In running back years, the man got gray hair and a beard. I'm dead serious with you. 8 years in the NFL at the running back position, that's amazing. Most NFL running backs don't even last 3 years. Not even 3 years. After 3 years, their NFL careers are done. This man's been at it for going on 9 years. Yeah. He's gonna play this year. So this year he's playing. So that's 9 years this year. Will he get a shot at another team? Maybe. That'll be a decade in the NFL. It's a lot to give. That's a lot to give thanks for, man. And people don't realize that, the NFL stands for not for long. So shout out to that brother for being able to, make some money, support his family, and try to build generational wealth. I'll never poo-poo on that from any person, any player trying to do it. You know what I mean? It's not easy. You're putting your body literally through HE-double hockey sticks to earn a buck. And you have such a short time of doing it. And you don't know what injury you might get that can hamper you for the rest of your life. That's the reality of football. As enjoyable as it is to watch, that's the reality of it. So, I'm not poo-pooing on him getting his money at all. Hopefully the Ravens keep him on. He can see most of that $3 million. I really hope he does. You know what I mean? And, he can continually make money for him and his family. That's all, and that's where it comes down for me, But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. Are you guys excited about the Melvin Gordon acquisition to the Ravens? Or are you like me and looking at it as the Ravens just making a chess move on their chessboard because of JK Dobbins? Let me know down in the comment section, all right? But that's another episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. And before we go any further, I want to say a special thanks to Michael Aiken. Yes, Michael Aiken is signed up for the tier 3 Team Wonder Night tier for the Wunderkind Patreon. Shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. It goes without words, you know. And there's a lot of stuff that's going to be available to you, and I'll make sure in the coming days you will know about them all if you do not already know about it. So you guys will be seeing some of the stuff that Tier 3 affords you if you go into it. But shout outs to you, Michael. Thank you so much for your time and also the funds. It helps out the show. It helps out the content. So salute, and I'll keep trying my best to give you the best content possible. For real. But like I said before, please remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. Just be respectful, please. And if you would like to donate to this channel, bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App is how we do donations, and it's located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Also available, what we just talked about, is the Patreon. If you want to support the channel and you want more content, more of moi, and high level of information, that's how you do it. So go out there and get the Patreon. Check it out. There's 3 tiers. They're amazing. A lot is afforded, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth every single dime. So go out there and get that. It's nice. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show's Nitro signing off, and as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yep.